What's up, Internet? Jason English of Big J's Extreme Fitness. Don't fast forward me talking. You're going to miss something important. I know you guys do it all the time, and I do it too. I'm very guilty of it, but listen up. This is the stretching footage of Ian McCarthy and I before our leg workout that I participated in Georgia. I'm back in town from deployment, not sure how long, but I'm going to take advantage and post all the videos that I've got as quickly as I can. Stay tuned to my Twitter and Instagram because today is Throwback Thursday and I'm going to post tons of awesome little clips and pictures and videos on Instagram of some of the awesome collaborations that I participated in the last few years that I've been on YouTube. So go check that out. All the links will be in the description box. Ian McCarthy's links will be in the description box as well. Listen up. This is good stuff, okay? I used to stretch a ton back 30 years ago when I started working out, and guess what? In the last 10 years, I haven't stretched nearly enough. Ian, thank you so much for reiterating the importance of stretching. You guys enjoy the clips.
And none other than Ian McCarthy. All of his information will be in the description box as well. We're going to do a leg training session today.
Yes.
Brother, pleasure to meet you.
Sir.
Can't wait to train. So what are we about to do, Ian?
Torso rotations.
And that's for
lower back.
Lower back to get ready for the squats.
Yeah, and I'll try to find a place to do something for hips. So.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right, hands out, right?
Yeah.
Okay, knees up.
Yeah, and then rotate
Side
through
to
your
side.
exactly.
And what am I trying to do? Just stretch out the low back?
You should feel cracking in your lower back.
I feel cracking walking down the street. This actually feels pretty good, Ian.
Yeah, it should.
Are we done working out after this?
Now we'll do something similar, but for the hip.
All right, next rotation, what are we doing here, Ian?
Yeah, so previously we were just doing this. Now we're going to try to open up the hip
Yeah.
and drive the foot up toward the hand.
Okay. Do you got to go that fast? I don't know if I can kick that fast, laying on my back. Hey, you kids got to come over here and lay on the ground and kick the floor too. Are you guys next?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not kidding.
Enough room to kick, yeah.
All right, what am I doing, Ian? Knees up like this?
Yes, so what we were doing, but you want to open up. So instead of just bringing your knee across.
Instead of this, you want to kick higher?
Yeah, exactly.
I can't reach all the way up. Is that good?
Well, do what you can.
Do I put my feet down on the ground and then reach over here? Like
Sure.
this? Okay.
But it will become a smooth motion. You'll from one side to the other.
Ain't nothing smooth about laying here kicking. Oh. Yeah, it does feel better. Starting to open up.
Oh yeah. And then if you do this consistently for a couple of weeks, it'll make a just amazing difference.
Yeah.
Everybody do windshield wipers.
So I basically put my feet in the position that I use for squatting.
Okay, squat.
And then
squat
I do,
with.
and then I want to stretch out my hamstrings.
So you're gonna do butt raises, basically.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to call them, but the goal is to.
And then do you push your knees outward when you go down, or just regular squats? And just go as deep as you can, hamstrings
as I
to
would.
calves.
Yeah.
Okay, doing a few of those. Okay.
So we want to go
Yeah, squat position.
with. Okay, so that's what I usually squat. And then just squat deep.
Right, and then straighten your legs.
Keep my hands down.
Yes, exactly, yeah.
Tight hamstrings, I feel.
Right. So that opens up the hamstrings.
About 5 or 10 of these.
Yeah, I do 10 to 15 usually. People do these as static stretches all the time, but there are reasons to avoid static stretching.
Right. And a static stretch is?
Pardon?
And explain a static stretch.
Oh, a static stretch is where someone stretches out a muscle and holds it there.
Now, should I push my knees out any in, or are we going to use a different exercise to stretch them out?
Well, I often do that separately, focusing on, again, activating the hip to pull the knees out.
What you're doing now is
Fully shortening the glute as an activation. So that when I go and do squats, my glutes are firing correctly. So for me, for whatever reason, my left glute typically doesn't fire correctly. And that's obviously problematic for squats in terms of safety. And it makes, if your glute isn't firing, you're not going to be able to move the same amount of weight you can.
right. Show us how to do that real quick.
Right, so you can do this with any muscle. You just need to know how to fully shorten it. So
Okay.
with the glute, you want to just drive the leg back. Yeah. So I'll do my left glute again. Drive it back and hold it.
Squeeze in the glute.
And you should feel a cramp, essentially. It's really uncomfortable.
Okay.
And then
We
you
do
just
about-
hold that 5 to 10 seconds. And
Okay.
then from here on out, this glute is firing correctly for the workout.
Right on. Okay.
So here's big.
Just basically,
Yeah. So just drive your leg back as
so can I have
forcefully.
a slight bend in my leg as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it cramped up a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. And see, that's good. That means the activation's working.
Just like in a chiropractor when they tell
Right.
you get the low back firing before they crack you.
We've come to the one squat rack in this gym to discover that there's a board here, meaning most likely.
What if I want to use a board, Ian? Then I have mobility issues, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
If someone puts a board under their heels, this means that they have tight Achilles tendons.
Uh-huh.
I used to use that until I realized that it's a crutch, whereas the better thing to do is to fix the problem, which is basically to stretch out the calves.
Absolutely.
And once you do that, you should be able to squat to depth without your heels coming off the floor.
Perfect. Great tip.
Hope you guys enjoyed those clips. First and foremost, I want to thank all of Ian McCarthy's followers for coming over and watching this video. I know that there's been a lot of you come over and say, when are you going to post that video? There you go. I hope that you guys stick around for a while, and I hope you realize the scope of this channel, positive intensity. There's 30 years of experience that goes into every video. Whether it's a 2-second video or a 30-minute video, I want to make sure that whatever I'm doing with positive intensity. Whether my workouts are hardcore, or whether they're not as hardcore as you guys want them to be, or whether I'm just talking about cooking a barbecue and drinking a cold beer. Definitely staying positive. Again, the scope of this channel. I want to make sure that you guys understand to turn the frown upside down and don't complain about it. Grab a broom and sweep it up. If you guys make sure that you smile, shake somebody's hand, salute, or tell them, hey brother, or good morning sister, or how you doing, or can I help you, you can make a difference. I want you guys to know that you could be the small pebble in a gigantic ocean, and when it's thrown in there, it makes a ripple around the entire world. We are here to make a difference. You can learn something from everybody that you run across in your entire life. Whether it be positive or negative, you can learn. Make sure you seek out the positive in everybody, and make sure that you are the positive person in that person's life that you run across that very day that you run across them. You can be. Remember, guys, the leg workout is the next workout that I post. And make sure, again, that you follow the links in the description box of Ian's channel and my Instagram. Got a lot of Throwback Thursdays to post. And until that video tomorrow, intensity rules, train hardcore, make a difference in somebody's life. Stay positive, and we'll see you next video.